Has anybody been, dropping marketing dollars in areas without having buyers lined up or without kind of knowing, like, I know if I get a deal there, I have a buyer for it? What you find too, guys, I mean, like, listen, you start to do this. I think we talked about this last time. If you start to do this and you start talking to these buyers, cut one or a couple or whatever is going to say, oh yeah, I'm buying over there, but I'm also buying over here. And like, it's this cycle. As long as you're having these buyer conversations, if you buy, imagine in a perfect world, if you have your buyers list already and you know who the real buyers are. We know they're buyers because we're sourcing them from property records, which means they actually bought the property. Whether they got a mortgage or not on it, I don't really care. Like, that's about how I do the deal and their capacity to do the deal. They own properties. The only question is, are you looking for more right now? Or are you looking to sell something right now? You guys know the Bush effect? Is everyone here familiar with that, with real estate investors? BUSH, Bush effect. So investors are always in one of these four states: buying, unsure, selling, or holding. Okay, buying, unsure, selling, or holding. It's just a matter of starting the conversation and then continuing the conversation. At some point, every real estate investor is going to look to sell something. At some point, every real estate investor is going to look to buy something. They're a real investor, right? Or there's a conversation you can have with them. Let's say you've been talking to a guy that owns 5 single fams, 6 single fams in one of your areas you're targeting. And all of a sudden through your marketing, you get an 8 unit or a 6 unit deal or, some kind of small apartment deal. If you've been talking to that guy frequently, chances are something came up in the conversation, because it's the natural progression of the real estate investor to start the single fams like that and then want to add the multifam because the numbers are better for the economics of it, right? So now that turns into, hey, I might have a buyer for that 8 unit, or there may be a deal I could put together here to sell him the 8 unit and take the 6 properties and sell those out to 6 other buyers. I know that's a couple layers for you guys there, but do you understand, like, the reason I'm emphasizing this is because I want you to understand how important this piece of it is right here, doing this. Has anybody been, dropping marketing dollars in areas without having buyers lined up or without kind of knowing, like, I know if I get a deal there, I have a buyer for it?